Hello, welcome. If you're dreaming of your next cruise holiday, you're in exactly the right place. This is CruiseAway with Derek and Joe, and we've got some incredible getaways lined up for you.
Yes, we certainly have. Whether it's your first cruise or your 50th, for the best selection of holidays around the world, you couldn't be in better hands.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Sounds good to me. Let's go cruising and show you that we have various departure points for you to cruise away from. And in this show, we've got Sydney, Brisbane and Auckland departures and a huge range of different cruise choices too.
Yes, we will be revving up the carnival fun later with the Brisbane getaway into the South Pacific in August. We'll also roll out red carpet for the warm Azamara welcome on a more inclusive flight of fancy from Auckland to Sydney next February, sailing with very few enjoying the greatest of pampering.
Lots to look forward to then, including some quick pick hot offers from our amazing team. Let's get cruising then, and a Sydney cruise in February of 2028 that we can book today with a deposit and have 13 nights of cruising to look forward to on board the Royal Princess. And a real joy she is, getting rave reviews with people who come back year after year after year, which is not unusual with Princess cruises.
No, it really isn't, because when you experience the Princess welcome and the incredible hospitality, customer service and exceptional product, and that is food, entertainment, everything on Princess ticks those boxes that you want a cruise to tick for you. You want to come back. You absolutely will. You want to bring more friends and family. Maybe this is, if it's your first time, or maybe your second or third, or you're new to cruising, it might just be the two of you. Or you might be solo cruising, just to kind of experience it, being that it's so convenient out of Sydney, and then come back and report to friends and family. I love that idea too. You're going to absolutely love the offering on Princess. The most spectacular food, whether you're wanting something casual or something more formal and sit down, there is a huge array to look forward to. You literally are going to be dining like kings and queens every single night in the main dining room or up in the international cafe. It's just wonderful. You can treat yourself to some specialty dining for a small additional fee, and this is nothing like what you'd pay in a steakhouse back home. You're not paying hundreds of dollars, it's a nominal fee. The spa, they have an incredible full-service spa and also a thermal suite, including, a steam room, a sauna, the lesotherapy beds and the hot pools. It's wonderful, and this is also convenient for you. The gym also, this is included in your cruise fare, so is the wonderful entertainment and all of the entertainment activities on a day-to-day basis. So think everything from a morning quiz through to afternoon bingo and, a movie in the cinema, maybe in between dinner and the theatre. Broadway calibre shows as well. They're spectacular, I have to say. There's tons of game shows on offer. Whether you want to be part of the action or just watch, such as The Voice of the Ocean, the adult scavenger hunt, that's a fun one to do as well. The Mr. and Mrs. game show they do on every cruise. I mean, it is just jam-packed from dusk till dawn. So when you're at sea, don't go thinking, oh, well, there might be some shuffleboard. No, cruising nowadays, they make sure they jam-pack the activities into the schedule to give you selection, and the sea walk's fun as well. So we've got 13 nights cruising out of fabulous Sydney and straight into Eden, which feels wonderfully tucked away. Huge ocean views and some of the cleanest air on the Australian coast. In fact, you might want to explore coastal lookouts or nearby national parks filled with our native wildlife on excursion. Do speak to the team about this. They will give you some great suggestions for an excursion. Then we're going to be cruising in the Freixenet National Park. It looks almost unreal, this. You've got these bright white beaches, pink granite cliffs, and untouched wilderness stretching for miles. It really is special. We're then into Hobart, one of those places kind of you end up loving unexpectedly. You know, Tasmania is lovely and fresh and green, and you know it's so different from mainland when we think about it. But you might want to visit Salamanca Place and some of the local distilleries on tour while you're there. Port Arthur's next, a completely different perspective that it brings to your viewpoint of Tasmania, because it's got a really dramatic coastline and you know, lots of interesting caves to visit. So this is going to be all about the rugged natural beauty of Tasmania. Then we're going to be cruising to fabulous Hobart, and this is where you can go and visit the Cascade Brewery. Again, you know, lots of craft breweries around these areas, and the Bunurong Sanctuary is also jam-packed with amazing wildlife. We are then into the Fiordland National Park. This is going to be a highlight for so many cruisers. It's one of those out on deck experiences where outdoors is indoors and vice versa. Waterfalls pouring down cliffs, mountains disappearing into the clouds. I mean, it is utterly beguiling. Then it's Dunedin. I'm feeling very different from the rest of New Zealand. You've got these amazing old stone buildings, wild coastline and rare wildlife nearby as well. And visit the Otago Peninsula, where you might see penguins and seals and even albatross. Then it's Napier, which has some lovely Art Deco streets. It makes it feel kind of almost frozen in time, like a 1930s vibe everywhere you look. On tour, you can tour local wineries or explore the city's famous Art Deco quarter. Then we're into Tauranga, and Tauranga is your Rotorua stop, so that will introduce you to amazing bubbling geysers, steaming lakes, the mud pools, and the Maori cultural traditions. And I'd highly recommend booking your tour to Rotorua with the team on board. Bay of Islands awaits next, and this is a really calm, relaxing day for you. I think just even to take a stroll or maybe learn about the treaty, where it was signed. Head to a Maori village, such as Rewa's Village. All of these options are on offer for you. Now, we're going to end the cruise in Auckland, where you'll disembark, and we can arrange for your flight back. So again, speak to the team on, you know, with our CruiseAway about that one. There's so much scenery packed into this cruise. I mean, Tasmanian coastline, incredible fjords, wildlife, waterfalls, geothermal landscapes, and you're constantly looking out thinking, this can't actually be real. But it is. And of course, you know, this is going to be an amazing experience.
Oh, yeah, especially with that scenic cruising as well. There's nothing better than actually with a group of new friends. There you are up on top deck, enjoying the wonderful scenic views here, there and everywhere. Some amazing places to go and visit there as well. So, low deposits will secure your place today on this incredible cruise. And remember, we are looking into the future, into 2028 as well. So let's check out our price tag that we can lock in today. Full board with Princess, with all the bells, whistles and trimmings that go with a warm welcome on the Royal Princess. That is amazing. That's incredible. Remember, that's 13 nights of cruising from Sydney, enjoying all of the very, very wonderful and highly rated features on board. You've got great people watching, that's for free. Lots of activities that you can join in and enjoy. Fabulous shows every single night, and various shows as well. The big production shows, there's karaoke, there's live music, there's other options as well. The countless yummy dining options on board. And moreover as well, you've got an amazing team that are looking after you, and lots of signature features that you can enjoy on board as you cruise in Oz, in Tasmania and New Zealand, ending in Auckland. This price is exceptional, so do take advantage today with those low deposits. You'll be glad you did, because the price of this can change wildly. It generally only goes one way, and of course, that's up. That's the way of the world. So grab it. Here's the details that you need to do that. All the inclusions are there for you as well, which is amazing. It is a brilliant opportunity as well to just escape and do something a little bit different. I love the cruise route on this one. It's kind of a little bit far from the madding crowd. Sometimes you see cruise itineraries and you think, oh, it's that one again. You've been to all of those places, and this one just takes you off in a little different direction, shows you new parts of Tasmania as well, you know, through the national park there, which is wonderful. And then the Fiordland National Park in New Zealand is just stunning, and it's the only way to see it as well. Eye to eye with the scenery in those deep fjords is just exceptional. It really is. So please do take advantage today. Remember, it's just a low deposit to book. And any questions you've got, by the way, you just call the team for free on that toll-free number there. Now, as well as our TV shows and indeed our fabulous team on the phone lines, you will find thousands more offers right here
When you log on to cruiseaway.com.au, you're opening up the virtual brochure on over 9,000 cruise holidays. If you've seen a cruise on TV, just search the cruise ID here to find out more details, upgrade options, and to book online. If you're looking for inspiration, you can search by destination, departure port, cruise line, cruise ship, or cruise style. Plus, we've got an incredible selection of last-minute deals, all-inclusive cruises, and early bird specials you can't afford to miss. Log on now to cruiseaway.com.au. Your next dream holiday is only a click away.
Yeah, and that website's full of nothing but good news, which is brilliant, so it's worth a little browse after the show. And remember, here at CruiseAway, we do have the biggest selection of cruise line packages, discounts, inclusions and perks in the business. So call us today, whatever your cruise plans are. Maybe you're thinking of a world cruise. Maybe you've got the Caribbean in your mind. Maybe it's Japan and the Far East. We've got it all covered.
Yeah, we have got it all covered. I mean, the world's your oyster when it comes to cruising. We've got a Brisbane cruise now, and it's another 2-week wonder of fun in the sun with Carnival Cruise Line, the biggest cruise company on earth. And you'll be joining Carnival Adventure for 2 weeks of fun, and more fun on the 1st of August as you head off into the South Pacific.
You'll love it.
With fun. Lots of fun to be had.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, I mean, they do put the F in fun, Carnival Cruise Lines, and they are on the fun ships. How many times can I say fun? Well, it's worth repeating because it is not just what you think. When you think of something that's organised and kind of like there's lots of entertainment, you're like, oh, hang on a minute, we have to get up and dance, we have to do this. No, it's not about having to do anything. When you're on Carnival, it just feels natural. It feels like all the fun is something that you can enjoy in and join in at your own pace. And there's no pressure to do it. It is just constant from the moment you board the ship, from the fact you'll be enjoying a sail away up on deck with the cruise staff team. There'll be dancing, there'll be drinks. It's just so much fun watching the sail away.
You can try not to join in, but you will eventually.
Oh, absolutely.
You absolutely will. That's the thing about a cruise holiday as well. It opens up parts of your personality you thought were long lost.
Oh, yes. It does, doesn't it? And maybe it's that ziplining personality. Maybe it's the Bulls champion. Maybe it's the water slider in you. I don't know. Is a water slider a thing? Anyway, it does. And like, I think the thing about being on a cruise is you see everyone else just getting up and having the time of their life, whether they're 9 or 90. You're like, well, I might as well. I'm on a cruise. What happens on a cruise stays on a cruise, as they say. So
no one knows you.
No one knows you, apart from whoever you're travelling with. But, you know, you might meet some incredible lifelong friends while you're cruising, and along the way doing loads of fun things. I mean, Carnival really are excellent at jam-packing the activities too, and they think of really unusual things that you might get to enjoy and do on board when it comes to sort of creative quizzes and like musical quizzes and things like that, and karaoke and all kinds of different events, dawn to dusk. Dance classes are plenty to enjoy as well. You're also going to be able to do things that maybe you didn't consider on a cruise, like learning flower arrangements with the florist, learning or watching ice carving demonstrations, fruit carving demonstrations, all of these different things that you'll leave and you'll go, oh, actually, I really learned something new. So I think that's a wonderful thing about cruising. So we've got 14 nights out of Brisbane, and we have a couple of days at sea, which will see us into lovely Norfolk Island, which is a glorious and remote destination to visit. And, you know, it's something that you don't often see on itineraries. You can explore the old convict settlements and local farms and maybe head to dramatic coastal lookouts on an excursion, booked with the team on board. Then we are into Nuku'alofa, over in Tonga. It still has a living royal family, actually, Tonga, so it gives it a real unique atmosphere compared to the other South Pacific islands. Perhaps take an excursion out to the blowholes and ancient stones. Suva's next, which is lively, authentic, vibrant and bright, and very colourful. You might want to take the local market and waterfall excursions. You get a little bit of everything, shopping and scenery. I think that's a great way to enjoy Suva. Then we're off to Dravuni Island. Okay, look at the marine life that's going to await you there. Swimming and snorkeling is a must here if you love to get out on the reef. Or maybe do a glass bottom kayak or even a float plane over the spectacular reefs. Port Vila awaits us next in the Vanuatu, and you can swim in the Blue Lagoon. As you see pictured, it is that perfect paradise colour, the water. Visit the waterfalls, or maybe do a rainforest buggy adventure. I think that would be lots of fun, wouldn't it? Now, we have a couple of days at sea to enjoy the fun on the fun ships, and we're going to cruise back into Brisbane. So by the end of this cruise, you really are going to feel like you've escaped everyday life for a while, because you've got warm tropical islands, snorkeling, local culture, that easygoing South Pacific atmosphere all the way through, and you'll simply disembark in Brisbane at the end.
Amazing. And look at those wonderful, glorious and exotic places. They're just there on the doorstep. And if you've never seen them before, now is the time to do it. I saw in the video something there that struck me as soon as I saw it, and it's so true about a cruise. There was a little sign in the background, I don't know if you saw it, and it said, good food, good mood. And it is so true, honestly. And actually, on board this ship, you have got many more included dining options, actually. More than the standard with Carnival Cruises as well, which is even better. I'll tell you more about them in just a moment. But I'll tell you right now that this is already a very, very popular cruise here at CruiseAway. And you don't have long to wait either, because it goes in August. So grab your places right now on this fabulous Brisbane cruise for a fabulous price as well. Honestly, I can't believe that you haven't snapped up all of the places already at this price. That's crazy, isn't it? For 2 weeks of full board, full-on fun carnival cruising, so many different dining options, great family activities and facilities to enjoy, great places to relax and get away from it all, lots of fabulous events and parties and opportunities to join the fun. Even if you're not naturally one of those people, you'll get whisked along in the atmosphere. You will love it. The ships are lovely, and you'll just enjoy the greatest escape for 2 weeks, exploring Tonga, Fiji, Vanuatu, and so much more on this fabulous cruise. Here's all the details that you need. And talking of dining, you know, as well as the main dining in the waterfront, which many of you have known and loved over the years as well, Angelo's pasta and med dishes included in the fare. Dragon Lady Pan Asian is included in the fare as well. You've got the pantry casual dining buffet as well included. You've got the trattoria Italian included as well, and you've got amazing pizza to enjoy as well. And that, when that's included, free pizza, that's better than any pizza in the world. It is incredible. You're just going to have a great time. 2 weeks, nice break coming up soon. Grab it right now. All you need to do is call the toll-free number at the bottom of your screen. It's incredible. And don't forget, that is amazing, isn't it? Honestly, I keep looking at that price tag and thinking, yeah, I should be there with you on that one, especially at that low, low price. Now, here at CruiseAway, we are the dream makers, putting all of the planning jigsaw pieces neatly together for you.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today, and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll-free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
And we've still got lots more to come in the show, with exciting quick picks from Norwegian Cruise Line, Princess and Royal Caribbean to come. But let's cruise with the few now on a wonderful, more inclusive journey of dreams with Azamara. This is the cruise line where service, immersion and consideration is key as you enjoy a 15-night journey around New Zealand and across to Sydney. Now, the cruise starts in Auckland on the 7th of February next year, where you'll join Azamara Quest. And Derek, you've seen for yourself the treats waiting. Yes,
and these are the fruits of my labour as well. Honestly, it's a tough job I have sometimes, having to go and review the cruise lines for you, especially when it's more inclusive luxury, when it's 700 passengers, which is great. So that really is boutique cruising with the few, waiting for nothing, not standing in line. When you want to go on a tour, you don't have to wait for your tour number in a theatre to be read out to go to the coach. You literally straight off the ship, straight into the destinations. You are porting right in the prime positions, wherever you're porting into as well. You're straight there in the heart of the place. And if you're not, they provide the shuttles to get you in to the local major town. But actually on board, you are going to enjoy sumptuous, relaxed, classic cruising with the most incredible focus on dining and enrichment. It is all about taking it easy. It is all about meeting the most fascinating people. And don't think because this is a luxury cruise that we're talking about Lord and Lady everywhere around you. We're talking about everyday people who just enjoy cruising at its best, with the most attentive service, lots and lots of inclusions which are not standard in the cruise industry, like your drinks are included, soft drinks and alcoholic drinks, beers, wine, spirits included right the way through the cruise from the second you step on board. Your hotel service charges, your gratuities, they're all included for you. They also have special celebrations as well. There's a very special night on your cruise called an As Amazing Evening, where the ship will take you to a local... It could be an occasion, it could be a festival, it could be a performance. It's something included in your cruise fare in a particular port which money cannot buy, which a ticket cannot be bought for, a unique experience. And honestly, the whole calibre of what happens on board is brilliant. And it's all about spending longer in the destinations as well. Up to 80% of the cruise, you're actually in the ports, which is incredible. So you can really discover. So out of Auckland, get ready for 15 incredibly luxurious nights.
Yes, indeed. First up, it's Tauranga for Rotorua. Rotorua really feels like unlike anywhere else that you'll actually visit. Steaming geothermal landscapes and those bubbling mud pools, and you might want to visit these parks and enjoy some Maori performances out there. Then it's Napier. Napier is of course known for its incredible wineries such as Hawke's Bay, and you can explore local wineries on excursion and discover the Art Deco architecture as well, so seeing the best of both worlds. Speak to the team on board about arranging. Pitong is next, and this is for Marlborough. So the beautiful Marlborough Sounds, where you'll see forest-covered hills dropping straight into calm blue water. It's unbelievable. Two of these, and you know, taste the world-famous Sauvignon Blanc as well. We're into Akaroa next, and it has a really interesting French heritage, this one. Those lovely little cottages and cafes. It really is one of the prettiest harbours in all of New Zealand. You can even do a dolphin harbour cruise. Then we're into Dunedin, which has an incredible Scottish heritage. This is where you'll have your As Amazing Evening as well. A really special experience with food and drink and immersive of the culture in this part of the world. So it is so special. As Derek said, you know, money can't buy this. Then it's Stewart Island, and it feels wonderfully untouched, and, you know, more kiwi birds than people on this island, and vast stretches of protected wilderness. This is going to be incredible. Explore them on an excursion, again, with the team. Speak on board about booking. Fiordland, oh, this is the highlight, absolutely. Cruising through Dusky, Doubtful and Milford Sound. You know, you'll see incredible waterfalls and misty fjords and mountains surrounding the ship, 360-degree views. It's going to be unforgettable. Hobart's next, combining harbour scenery and, you know, cool climate, food and fascinating history all together in one. And a nice day just to wander around too. If you maybe want to do a walking tour of Hobart downtown, that would be great. Then we're into Melbourne, and gosh, there's so much to see in the City of Culture. There really is. I would recommend taking the historic City Circle tram or exploring the amazing Queen Victoria Market. It's jam-packed with amazing shopping, that one. Next up, it's Eden, which has some of the deepest natural harbour waters in the Southern Hemisphere, actually. And you've got this lovely rugged coastline as well. Now, the Killer Whale Museum is absolutely fascinating. Learn all about that and the story behind it. Then we're going to cruise into Sydney and disembark. Oh, what a wonderful one. If you love scenery, this itinerary is going to be hard to beat. Cruising through the fjords of New Zealand, exploring little harbour towns, visiting wineries and even geothermal landscapes, and then finishing with Tasmania and Melbourne. And with a smaller ship experience, an As Amazing Evening in Dunedin, it feels, gosh, that little bit more special. You're going to love it.
Yeah, it's the ultimate. It really is. It's the ultimate in Incredible pampered luxury as well, but very, very casual and easygoing and comfortable. Just great service, great food, and more of everything on this journey. I'm going to show you the price tag for your amazing Auckland to Sydney over 15 nights. And this really is the ultimate in inclusions. If you have any questions at all, by the way, about Azamara Cruises, they may be new to you. Remember, just call our friendly team and they can help you. But this is an amazing experience with an incredible cruise company where nothing is any trouble. It's friendly, casual, relaxed, traditional cruise service, but with so many wonderful inclusions on board. Your dining is just sublime. The As Amazing evening and the celebrations on board are special. The entertainment is intimate and feels like you can almost reach out and touch it, which is wonderful. And moreover, you really get to immerse in the ports that you go to. Experts on board to tell you the story, direct port access without waiting, wonderful excursions available that you can treat yourselves to as well, or just wander as you want, spending longer in every port with, remember, your drinks, Wi-Fi, service charges and so much more included as standard with Azamara. Here's all the details and the inclusions. And again, I would urge you, because obviously it's a considered price tag, it is a considered product, it's a very luxurious product, it's amazing. It's another one of those where once you've tried it once, it's kind of one of those once bitten, forever smitten. If you've been cruising even with maybe 3,000 or 4,000 passengers on board your ship of choice before, to go down to 700 passengers and the intimacy of that and the inclusion of that, it spoils you and you want to go back and do it again and again. Remember, all you need to do is call us toll free for more information. I would love to tell you so much more, but we're nearly at the end of the show. But before we go, time now for some quick pick opportunities that are hot here at CruiseAway, all ready to book with a deposit today, starting with a Christmas and New Year treat on board Norwegian Spirit for this year. Very, very nice. Lovely going away over Christmas. So you'll leave Sydney on the 23rd of December, 2 weeks of cruising, Eden, Melbourne for an overnight over Christmas, and then you'll go into New Zealand, Fiordland National Park, Dunedin, Timaru, Tauranga, Bay of Islands, and it's an amazing price tag, I have to say. And remember, you can book that with a deposit today with our team. Grab those cruise ID numbers, they're the ones you need to call our team with. The one in the middle there is the Hidden Coastal Treasures from Brisbane. That's the Grand Princess. Now, this is the 1st of June next year. 2 weeks of cruising from Brisbane to Sydney, Airlie Beach, Townsville, Port Douglas, Cairns and Alatau in Papua New Guinea. 3349, an amazing price tag going there for you for a great cruise as well. And the last one there is with Royal Caribbean. This goes on the 11th of December this year. 8 nights, a South Pacific adventure on Anthem of the Seas to Nume, Vila and Mystery Island in Vanuatu for a price tag even that is quite frankly bonkers. So that is one worth grabbing straight away. Just call us toll free. We have all the details for you. What a show.
What is a humdinger of a show, this one. You might want to re-watch it. And of course, it's available on our YouTube channel, so check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Just search for CruiseAway there and come back and see us. We're here every day to CruiseAway. See you soon.